What's going on, guys? It is No Limit Eddie back with another video. We're live today. We're live today. Shout out to everybody who's on this live stream right now. I appreciate you guys. Gonna go live as much as I can for the rest of the month. 2 more days of this month. Next month I do plan on having some videos out. I got a couple of videos already kind of planned out and things like that. That's what I was doing later, the back half of today. So that should be fun. You know, in the beginning of today, I was doing a little bit of packing, you know, kind of packing down my living room, packing down some portions of my room, my clothing and stuff like that. Getting prepared to move. We really basically found a spot that we want to go into. I literally can walk to it from where I'm at right now, like put my everything in a couple bags, move a couple of trips walk up and down the street, and then I'll be moved in. So that is what we have been looking at. We haven't like signed a lease or anything yet. We still have about 2 weeks left in this apartment, and then this lease will be over. So it's been a good time in this here apartment. You know what I mean? Been a cool spot. Pretty much no complaints, to be honest with you guys. Pretty much no complaints. It's cold in this building. I will say that. So you do have to run the heater a lot, but I think you have to kind of compromise in some ways because like we literally can just look out the balcony and the ocean is right there. So you know that's kind of why it's more cold because that breeze is kind of blowing in. But you know, other than that, man, no real complaints about this building. Oh, and I did get stuck in an elevator one time. Everybody smash the like button, guys. Everybody smash the like button. Liking the video just helps YouTube to know you're enjoying this content, and thus they share it out to more people. So I would greatly appreciate you guys smashing a like if you guys enjoy the content, you guys enjoy just the channel overall. You guys like my personality, whatever it is. Like the video, guys. I really appreciate it. And so, I did get stuck in the elevator one time. If you haven't already, that is a video up on my channel when I got stuck in the elevator. Big ups to my boy Big O for helping me get out of there. But those are the only 2 complaints that I can say I have about this building. Is it's cold, and then I did get stuck in the elevator. And when I do want to put my motorcycle away, it is a process because I got to bring it up all these stairs. So the new place is like literally just 2 small steps, and it's inside the building. And then they said they also clear out the whole room so we can have a room for ourselves where we can just park our bikes and stuff in, which is really cool. So they are really compromised on that aspect, which is cool. Now, we do plan on getting 2 separate units, one for myself and then one for another Michelle, so like a 1-bedroom. So with that being said, we are going to try to see what we can do as far as negotiating the price down for taking 2 of the bedrooms, taking 2 of the units. So that is the last thing that we are going to be trying to do right now. He just messaged me back right now. It does accept pets. You know, we got our dog, we got our cat. This is just a little bit of random tidbits about what's going on in No Limit Eddie's life, right? The process of moving, you know, and how we found this place was actually through our current landlord. You know what I mean? We just said like, hey, we were looking for like these type of things. Do you actually have do you have studios in here or 1 bedroom here? And he didn't have any available, so he just said, you know, I got a friend who might have some, and ended up being literally right down the street. So you know, very grateful for that. And so we're definitely going to be looking into doing that soon. You guys will definitely get a tour of the place and things of that nature. All right. We got somebody said watching from Botswana. Thank you. I appreciate you. We got Shay Vlogs in the building. Shay, what up? Shout out everybody in this live, man. Thank you all for coming in here and smashing the like button. In today's live stream, we are going to be talking about, you know, basically reasons why people don't really last very long here in Africa. You know, kind of some of the hurdles, the most common hurdles that people run into, and you know, this kind of inform you what they are, so maybe you can avoid them yourself. Now, if you are in here, go ahead and smash the like button. Liking the video just lets YouTube know you're enjoying the content, and thus they share it out to more people. I want to go ahead and get us off to 5 likes. So I know we can do that, guys. Let's get everybody to smash the like button on today's live stream. I need to open this up in a new tab too, because sometimes the likes will be different from what I see on my screen versus what they actually are on the tube. My little computer. All right, we are at 5 likes. Okay, appreciate you guys. Um, let me know who all is in here watching. Let me know. Drop me a comment. Let me know where you guys are. You guys at work? You guys at school? Are you guys at church? Where you guys at right now? What do you guys got going on, and what do you guys got planned for the day? I told you guys in the back end of the day, I was kind of planning out a couple of videos that I plan on producing for the No Limit Eddie channel, and then also was thinking about I'm also going to be starting a second YouTube channel as well, and I'm also going to be promoting that, as well throughout the live stream and stuff like that. That channel is going to be dedicated mostly to like motorcycle content, car content, things of that nature. So if that's what you guys are going to be interested in, you guys definitely check that channel out. In the beginning of today, man, I did a little bit of scheduling. One of the things that I want to be more proactive with is kind of managing my time a little bit better. You know what I mean? Kind of having less dead space within my days, trying to really focus on getting everything that I need to get done in the beginning. Yeah, and so basically, just trying to focus on time management and things like that. Thank you all for coming in and smashing the like button, guys. Thank you all for smashing the like button. Liking a video just helps YouTube to know that you're enjoying the content, and thus they share it out to more people. So thank you guys for smashing like and helping me get up to 10 likes, guys. 10 likes. So we need 2 more of you guys to smash the like button right now. Just 2 more of you guys to smash the like button, and we'll be at 10 likes. And so, earlier in today, man, we're really trying to focus on time management and productivity, and making sure that I'm maxing out my day, and not kind of goofing off too much of my time. You know what I mean? Not goofing off too much of my time. I think that's something I've really been just getting that message to focus in on that time management. So that's what I did in the beginning of the day, try to kind of plan out my day a little more effectively. Then after that, I went out, I rode on a motorcycle. No Limit Shay rode her, not No Limit Shay, Shay Vlogs rode her moped. I was focusing on U-turns. And so that's what we did. So I went onto like the actual street today, finally, not onto like the main roads, but onto like an actual tarred road and stuff like that. And there was like a lot of manhole covers, and so I would just pull up to a manhole cover and then do a U-turn going left to right, then do a U-turn going right to left, and just kind of focus on doing that. And this is my first day practicing U-turns. They were coming out pretty well. And I was also focusing on going from neutral first to second to third, then downshifting, upshifting, downshifting, upshifting, stuff like that. So it was a pretty good day, man. I'm pretty much ready to get out on the road. We just need to get the license plates so that we can get on the road. And so the motorcycle place that we bought it from are closed on Sunday. So I'm gonna message them tomorrow and figure out what the deal is with the license plates, so we can actually get on the road, because I feel pretty much optimal, ready to get on the road and start, getting experience driving on the streets. For the most part, I just been taking it day by day, and I feel very, 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 very solid about my driving skills at this moment in time. So that's been pretty cool, man. I think I had it I probably got it on the 17th, so I probably had it for a little bit less than 2 weeks, and I practiced probably 6 or 7 times, and I feel pretty confident in it. So motorcycle riding is really not that difficult. It's not that hard. In the beginning, it was just about everybody smash like, guys. Everybody smash like. Let's go ahead and get up to 15 likes on today's live. 15 likes on today's live. On today's live stream, we are going to be talking about kind of the common things that stop people from being able to stay on the continent of Africa for a very long period of time. Basically, a lot of the hurdles that people kind of run into that cause them to return to the United States, or to cause them to return to wherever they came from initially, instead of staying on the continent. We're going to talk about that in today's video. But, I always like to give people time to come onto the stream, time to kind of, tune in and things of that nature. I might also send out a text message as well to people who are on my text message marketing list. Let's actually get that queued up. But but beyond that, just been practicing driving, you know what I mean, and that's been really fun. It kind of breaks up the mundaneness of my days a lot of times, so that's been fun. My main goal was really just not to drop the bike today, and we didn't drop it. I thought the U-turns were going to be, um, thought the U-turns were going to be a little bit intense, but they really weren't. Broadcast. Right now, I'm basically setting up a text message to go out. I'm setting up a text message to go out. Copy this link. If you are in here, smash the like button and drop me a comment. Let me know where you're watching me from. All right, cool. All right, cool. So I just sent a text message out to everybody on my YouTube list, which is perfect. So, but yeah, that's what my day was looking like today, guys. That's what my day was looking like. A little bit of planning, a little bit of packing, a little bit of driving. Then I ordered some food today as well. I ordered me a short rib burgers and then short rib sliders. That came with fries and things of that nature. Tennessee said I'm watching from Maryland. Okay, shout out to Maryland. Shout out to Maryland. How's the weather out there? Is it super cold? Thank you all for coming in and smashing the like button, guys. Smashing the like button, helping me to get up to 15 likes. I need 4 more of you guys that are in here watching to smash the like button so that we can get up to 15 likes, guys. Today we're going to be talking about, why most people leave Africa, basically the common hurdles that people run into when attempting to relocate to the continent, and kind of why people kind of come and then they're not able to stay for a super long period of time. You know what I mean? Most people stay probably, I'd say, in a place like Tanzania, most people come in and are gone within 3 months. Once that visa situation starts to hit, they're pretty much gone. You can look at a lot of YouTube channels. They'll start and they'll be like on it. I'm doing this and doing this, doing that, and then by around this 2.5 month mark, that channel just dies. And it's mostly because of the visa situations. It's around that time. So, sustaining yourself in Africa for a long period of time. There's a couple of things that I think will help people in this video, and so that's what we're going to talk about. We got watching from Toronto. Big ups to Toronto. She said it's below freezing. Yeah, I assume that it's below freezing because they be getting real cold out there. They said that basically it's going to be cold out here in Egypt until March 9th. And then it should warm up. But I did hear some locals were telling me that because winter kind of came early this time around, they're hoping that spring comes early as well, because everybody can't take this cold. The locals be out here with big scarves, you know what I mean, wrapped around their neck, really be posted up with them. But shout out to Toronto, Canada. Pretty sure it's cold out there as well. Thank you all for smashing the like button, guys, as you guys are coming in, and also dropping a comment, letting me know where you guys are at. As you guys know, I'm here in Egypt, and if you don't know that, that's where I am at. And shout out to everybody, somebody in Maryland, we got people in Toronto. It's super cold. Okay, got you. I figured. Yeah, Toronto seems like a very, very, very cold city, from the videos that I see online and things like that. I really don't like the cold. I really prefer the warmth. I really prefer the warmth and warm weather. So I'm a little bit, I can't believe Egypt is this cold, to be honest. I never knew Egypt would be cold. We got somebody from Botswana in the building. We got, of course, No Limit Shave Vlog, which is also in Egypt. But shout out to everybody in here, man. When you want to go to my country, Ghana? When am I going to Ghana? I mean, I don't have any plans of going to Ghana. I know they had the vaccine requirements to get inside the country, which I wasn't a fan of. Which I'm not a fan of. But I think they said that they removed those restrictions. But I don't really want to go to a country like that where they're doing stuff like back and forth, back and forth. Watching from NYC, shoveling snow, man. So it's just snowing all over the place. Clearwater, Florida. Big ups to Florida. I know it's a little bit warmer out there than it is definitely in Toronto and in Maryland for sure. I'm under the covers now as we speak. LOL, it's cold. Yeah, it's definitely cold out here. It's definitely very, very cold out here. Shout out to everybody on this live stream, guys. I appreciate you guys coming in and smashing the like button. Today we are going to be talking about kind of the common things that kind of prevent people from being able to sustain themselves on the continent for a long period of time. A lot of people come to Africa and they're gone in 2 or 3 months. It's very rare for people to stay it's very rare for people to stay over 6 months, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12 months. It's hard for people to do that. And that's what we're going to be talking about in today's video, kind of the common mistakes that I've seen people make, kind of a lot of the things that stop people from being able to stay for a long period of time. And so I'm going to talk about that in today's video. I got my notes on my phone, so I actually need to pick up my phone right here. All right. All right. Oh, we got Albuquerque, New Mexico in the building. Said really cold here too. Man, this is cold all over. Like I said, it's gonna be a cold winter. Thank you all for coming in and smashing like button, guys. Let's go ahead and get up to 20 likes on today's live. 20 likes on today's live. We need 3 more of you guys to smash the like button. Andrew said, definitely chilling in the Gambia. Sweater, hoodie weather for a New Yorker. Oh, wow. Yeah, like you see, I'm in my house and I'm posted up with a hoodie on right now. And usually I'll be having my hoodie on, my beanie on, and my scarf on. Like I said, like it be getting really cold, especially in this building. This building gets really, really cold. It'd be warmer outside the building than it would be inside the building sometimes. And that's been killing me, man. We've been running through so much electricity. I'm burning this heater on this whole time. We have like an oil heater. We got to basically keep it plugged in all day because it'd be so cold. And a new building that we're in, it doesn't face directly. The sea is like right here. But this building faces this way, but the building that we're gonna be moving into faces like this way. So it's not direct impact. And when we're in there, it's way, way warmer. A lot of our friends live in a building that doesn't face directly to the sea, and that building is way warmer than ours. So I think we'll be good in that building, stuff like that. But let's go ahead and get into it, man. Let's talk about this. We got Big King Kingston in the building. What up? All right, so why don't most people last here in Africa, right? Let's talk about it. You see a lot of YouTube channels pop up, especially, in certain countries, and they'll be like, going ham on the content for 1 month, 2 months, and then that second month after that, channel basically dies because they realize, wow, okay, this is more than I anticipated. This is more than I thought it would be. Let's really reconsider what we're doing here, all right? And then it gets very, very stressful. In a time of that much stress, thank you guys for smashing the like button, guys. Thank you guys for smashing the like button and helping me to get up to 25 likes. I'll need 5 more of you guys to smash the like button. I appreciate it. You have to realize, like, is this too much stress to be, filming videos, but we're also trying to literally figure out how to legitimately and legally stay within these countries. So most people will stop around that 2.5 month mark. Now, the first thing that I notice people do is they don't take moving Africa serious. They just kind of do it on some fly by night activity, or they do it on a whim. They just get a calling and they say, I'm going to move to Africa, but they don't do any of the legwork behind it. They don't do any of the legwork that's required to actually be able to go to these countries and stay within these countries. It's just like they just get an idea that they want to do something and they just do it without doing all of the back end procedures. Without establishing a network, without understanding the full ultra intangibles when it comes to the visa policy, without kind of getting a contact that can find you a property or find you a place to stay. Guys, let's go ahead and get 5 more of you guys to smash the like button. So that way we can get up to, I want to get 30 likes. So let's get 9 more of you guys to smash a like. 9 more of you guys to smash a like. If you're on your phone, it's horizontal, just turn it up and down vertically and exit out the chat, and then you can smash like. If you're on your computer, you can minimize the window and you can smash a like. And if you haven't been on your TV, you can smash a like on your TV as well. All right, let's get up to 30 likes on this live. 8 more of you guys, please. I appreciate it. So, they don't take it seriously. Moving Africa is not just something like a light that's like a game. You know what I mean? It's very serious. You're going into a whole nother territory, a whole nother nation, where you are going to be a foreigner. You know what I mean? And I don't think people, especially people from America, especially Black people from America, we've never felt necessarily like foreigners before. We've never worried about immigration before. We never felt like immigrants before. You know what I mean? And so we don't even take the plight that immigrants go through serious. But it's definitely a serious thing when you move into these other countries and having to realize that you have to comply with these laws that at sometimes, in some ways, I guess you can say, can feel burdensome. You know, it can feel like, why are they doing all this just for me to stay here? Like, it's just too much. You know, it's just too much. You know, with the processes, okay, go into this building, go into that building, come back this day, come pay this fee, go pay that fee, fill this paperwork. Okay, now that paperwork didn't work, bring these documents, do it. Sometimes it can feel like a very strenuous process in order to stay within certain of these countries. Everybody smash the like button, guys. Everybody smash the like. Let's go ahead and get up to 30 likes on today's live stream. 30 likes on today's live stream. And we super chat. Let me get the clappers. Let me get the clappers. Shout out to Dom G for that super chat. He says, keep up the content, my bro. Man, February should be a very good month for content, Dom. I got a lot of videos that I want to produce for you guys and film for you guys. I got a plan of like another, I'm not gonna spill too much of it, but I got a lot of content coming, y'all willing, February. Other than that, though, if you guys want to hit a super chat just like my guy Dom G did, you can do that by hitting the super chat button. The super chat button is that money sign icon that you see next to the chat. You can click on that. You can buy a super chat or you can buy a super sticker, and it'll go on the screen just like Dom G's is right now. And of course, if you hit the super chat, I'll go ahead and ring these clappers for you. We also have PayPal and Cashapp, which I'm going to have Shay Vlogs drop in if she can. No, she in a blanket, so you got it. Okay, I'm gonna have Shay Vlogs drop in the PayPal and the Cash App as well. But thank you all for smashing the like button, guys. Let's go ahead and get 6 more of you guys to smash the like button. So yeah, people don't take it serious. You're going into a whole new country, guys. You're going into a whole new land. You're going to be speaking a whole new language, and you're going to have to comply with their way of life, comply with their way of living, and that's something that's super serious, right? And especially if you're going to be moving out of the country by yourself, it's a little bit easier. But if you're going to be moving, my guy Don G went back to back. Hold on. Shout out my guy Dom G for the fist bump super sticker. I appreciate you, Dom G, hitting me back to back with a super chats and a super sticker. Everybody throw an emoji in the chat for my guy Dom G supporting the content. You know what I mean? A lot of my live streams, they don't always get monetized. You know, they don't always get monetized, and so it's really super chat, super stickers, cash apps that allow me to monetize the content. They allow me to monetize the content. So that's interesting. I moved to the States from the Netherlands. Those things are true. Yeah, those things are true. You know, and so yeah, everybody throw an emoji in the chat for Dom G. Everybody throw an emoji in the chat for Dom G. All right. Shout out to Shay Vlog throwing some emojis in. When it comes to, you know, like moving into these other countries, and everybody smash like, guys. Everybody smash like, and everybody throw an emoji in the chat. So when it comes to, moving by yourself, that's fine. You can be a little more risky when it's just one person. But when you are coming with, let's say, your kids, when you're coming with your family, you have to make sure that you're planning these things out. Shout out to Big King Kings for dropping an emoji in for my guy Don G. I appreciate it. Everybody smash the like button, guys. Let's get 6 more people to smash the like so that we can get to 30 likes on this live stream, guys. So we can get up to 30 likes on this live stream. Liking the video just lets YouTube know you're enjoying the content, and thus they share it out to more people. All right, so go ahead and smash the like, guys. It really helps out a ton on the channel, helping me to get back into the algorithm and different things of that nature. All right. So yeah, if you're moving with your family, moving with kids and spouses and things like that, you really got to be cautious and really got to take it seriously that you're going to be in a whole different country. And a part of taking things seriously, like this, that's the mistake people make. But how do you actually not make that mistake? Well, to not make that mistake of not taking it serious, you got to really research. Okay, that's the first thing you need to do. Understand, for me, most importantly, the visa situation. How is it on arrival, and then how is it long term? And then also understanding the money situation as well. You know, understanding how do you access your money when you're in these different countries. Because for me, you know, one of the mistakes I would say I made was not being prepared with bringing enough debit cards here with me to Egypt. Because really the only way you can bring money here to Egypt, I mean, really get money out here in Egypt is using your debit card for the most part. If not, you're going to have to pay with things with your credit card, different things of that nature. But I prefer to have cash. I like hard cash when I'm in a continent because it's easier to do. It's easier to maneuver with cash here than they do machines because sometimes the electricity may be out and they can't accept it. Sometimes the Wi-Fi is out, they can't accept it. So for me, it's easier to operate with cash. And so, one of the mistakes that I made was not being prepared enough, not bringing enough debit cards with me. You know what I mean? But that's where the research comes in. So I would have brought more debit cards if I had the chance to do it. And now I'm going to definitely try to. I could not count the money without help first. Right. So these are some of the important things to see. Like D. Delaney said she moved from the Netherlands to the States. And some of these things are true as well for her. Or I don't know if it's her or him, man. Honestly, are you D. Delaney? Are you a guy or a girl? Dennis Thompson hit me with a super sticker. Hold on. Shout out to Dennis Thompson for the super sticker. I appreciate that. Let me. Huh? Oh, Denise. You know I don't know how to spell. Or read. Shout out to Denise Thompson for the super chat. Actually, super sticker. It's a gaming emoji with a broken arm. I'm not sure what that represents or what that means, but I appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it. Everybody dropping an emoji for Denise for that super sticker. All right. So thank you guys for smashing the like button as well. I appreciate that, guys. Let's get everybody to smash a like. Let's get up to 35 likes on this live. 35 likes on this live. So if you're watching this, go ahead and smash the like button. Research is something that's really big. So outside of research, another way you can actually take it serious and not make the same mistake is to set up a network. You know what I mean? Try to connect and contact people that are already there on the ground. In the country that you want to be in, because that's going to be super, super helpful for you when you actually get there and land there, because they're going to be able to advise you on all the things that you should know about when you are landing on the ground. All right. So let's see what's next on my list. The second reason, why don't people last in Africa? Why can't people seem to sustain themselves long term here on the continent of Africa? First thing is they don't take it serious. They just like on a whim. I'm going to go to Africa on some fly by night activity. Hey, I saw so and so do it. I'm going to do it myself. Or I hate my job. I'm going to do it myself. And that kind of leads to certain issues. You got to take it more serious than that. All right, plan it out effectively. 62 years old. Emojis are foreign to me. Just want to support your journey. All right, I appreciate you. I was just wondering what it meant. So thank you for the backstory on that. And I think this is my first time seeing you in one of my live streams. So I appreciate you for commenting. And then I appreciate you as well for hitting the super chat. You know what I mean? I really appreciate that. It goes a really, really long way supporting No Limit Eddie channel. Like I said, most of the live streams don't get monetized. I don't know why. Sometimes YouTube doesn't monetize them. But I appreciate you for that, Denise. People definitely have to do the research on money exchange, etc., because many places are strict. For example, Rwanda, they don't only want blue 100. Yeah. Exception only new bills, exactly. And I got a video coming out about that, Dom. So the second reason why can people last when they come to Africa is they don't have income. All right, this is a really big one. They don't have income. So what happens is a lot of times people will come to the continent and then they'll kind of come here on the idea, on the premise that they're going to be able to start a business when they get here. All right, we're still at 31 likes, guys. I believe that we can get up more than that. So please go ahead and smash the like button if you have not already. Let's get up to 35 likes. The more you like the video, the more YouTube shares the video out to other people, which just helps to get into the algorithm and help more people to see it. All right. So I want many people to see this content as possible, many people to be informed as possible. So if you want to help me out with that goal, please smash a like and let's get up to 35 likes. So they don't have income. All right. This is a pretty big one. A lot of people come to the continent on the premise of I'm going to start a business when I get here, or they come to the continent on the premise of, I'll kind of just figure out how to make income, once I actually get to the country of choice. And that kind of is what leads a lot of people astray, because it almost 9 out of 10 will not work out in your favor if that's what you're doing. And so this comes to part number one, when I said take it serious. Some people are not taking it serious, not understanding that you are going to you are literally moving into a whole other country. So to move without income is not the smartest thing to do. You know what I mean? It's not the smartest thing to do when you are when you never moved out the country before. All right, and when you don't have the skills to make money if your plan of a business doesn't work out, right? Or while your plan of business is just getting started, it's not a good thing to do to just kind of jump into a business venture without having income already coming in to sustain you. All right. So that's a pretty big thing, all right, is not having income. This is probably the number one reason that in my 11 months here on the continent that I've seen people have to return. A lot of people have to return because they run out of money, or they're getting close to running out of money, or they realize that their plan of making money will not work. You know what I mean? Their plan of making money will not work, and they end up having to, return to the States. And that happens to a lot of people, you know what I mean? And that, I would say, is the number one reason why people cannot sustain themselves here on the continent is money, right? So, everybody who's coming in here right now, please go. We got Silo in the building. What up, Silo? Please go ahead and smash the like button. Let's get up to 35 likes on this live. 35 likes on this live, all right? A guy I came to the States with when I was 11. I remember how serious the paperwork is. I just had an issue with obtaining citizenship documents as an adult. Yes, it is no joke. Without your support system, it 100% is. We got Cicely G in the building. What up? Yep, you need some form of residual income. Yeah, you do. Thank you guys for smashing like. Thank you guys for smashing like. That definitely helps out to get us into the algorithm. If you guys like the No Limit Eddie channel, you want to support the No Limit Eddie channel, there's a few ways you can do that. The first way, which everybody can and should do, is to smash the like button, okay? The second way is to subscribe to the channel. The third way you can do that is by donating to the channel, okay? You can donate it to the channel via the super chat, which is that money sign icon in the chat. You can click on that and buy a super chat or a super sticker, and it'll go ahead and actually pop up on the screen just like Dom G's and just like Denise's did. But you can also go ahead and hit the Cash App, which I'm going to drop into the chat right now, or you can also hit the PayPal and donate that way as well. Donating via Cash App and PayPal are a great way to support the No Limit Eddie channel. Same, likewise, is the super chats. All right. So that's the Cash App that we just dropped in, and then we're also going to drop in the PayPal right now. Shay Vlogs is dropping the Cash App, and she's dropping the PayPal. All right. So income. All right. So a lot of people come to the continent. All right. They come here with 5,000, 4,000, 6,000, 10,000, 20, 30,000, but they don't have a plan of how they're going to actually. No, their plan of how they're going to make money is to start a business. Okay. But sometimes starting a business could be more drawn out than that. Sometimes you can get scammed in the process of starting a business where you pay all this money to people, and those people end up not being legit. Sometimes you can be in a situation to where you do everything the right way, the legal way, but it ends up costing more because the people that are doing things in the office are going to request bribes from you because they know that you are an American starting a business in their land and in their country. Okay. Sometimes starting a business could cost you more money because some things could be held up in one version of the process. Like we saw a lot of shipping delays, with things coming in and out of the port, right? That's one thing that happens to a lot of people. Even in Egypt, the Suez Canal being blocked, you could have been starting an import-export business, and now this is happening. And so what happens is you come with a certain amount of money, and that's all the money you have, and you have no way of making money unless you start a business, and unless that business actually pays off for you. So that's a really, really big thing. You know what I mean? It's income. And so people are not having income. So my recommendation, how do you avoid this? How do you avoid taking that L and being what somebody has to go back because of income? Now, my opinion is this. Number one, save money. Yes, have a little bit of savings with you. Number two, have a way to produce an income online. Okay, this one is pretty big. You got to have a way to produce income online. All right. Now, you can, of course, try to set things up and leave them running in the States. But in my personal opinion, that does add a layer of complexity. If you have, let's say, like an Airbnb in the States, or you have a business in the States, it can sometimes be a little bit harder to run it from the continent because, number one, you're going to be in different time zones. Number two, you got to actually have somebody you can trust and rely on in the States. And that's very, very rare to have somebody that you can trust and rely on to actually help you to manage your business while you're in the States. You know what I mean? We've seen this all the time with people who try to do something in the States, but it ends up actually being worse than just doing something different. Let's say, for example, shout out to Aphrodisiac Villas and Spa for the super chat. Everybody drop an emoji in the chat for Aphrodisiac Villas and Spa. All right, let's drop something in there, man. What can I drop? I'm gonna drop the E-Team. Boom, drop some ET emojis in there. Everybody drop some emojis in the chat for that super chat that just came in. I appreciate that. Everybody continue to smash a like button. We're on 1 like away from 40 likes. 1 like away from 40 likes, guys. So smash a like, right? Everybody smash a like if you haven't already. I appreciate it. So when it comes to income, yes. So like, let's look, for example, like a channel that I watch, Fully Melanated, right? They had a business that was set up in the States, and they tried to make it to where it was automated. They try to make it to where it's automated. Thanks for the free knowledge. Yeah, you're most definitely welcome. You know what I mean? I'm definitely doing my best to provide valuable and informational content for people who are looking to relocate to the continent. And so, especially for people like me, the African Americans who've never been in Africa, who only know negative about Africa, you know what I mean? Just trying to break some of that, I guess, or misinformation down. But when it comes to something like Fully Melanated, they had a business that was in the States, and they ended up trying to automate it to where they probably had like a fulfillment center and different things like that, but they ended up closing the business down because they didn't like how it was basically running and operating. It's definitely a lot more difficult to operate a business from so far away. You know what I mean? From so far away. It's really, really far away. And so one of the things that I find is kind of better is to have a stream of income that is fully digital. Okay, now what I mean by that is an income stream that you can operate strictly from your laptop and internet connection. That's what I recommend. So what about someone who has enough capital to start an Airbnb business when they move? Okay, so now this right here will work. Like I said, you can definitely start up a business like an Airbnb and things like that. When you get, huh? I think they're saying in the country that they move to. Okay. What about someone who has enough capital to start an Airbnb business when they move? So you can definitely start an Airbnb business. Now, what it comes down to is, number one, that is dependent upon people coming into the country and visiting. So you have to be mindful that if your only plan of making income is to do Airbnbs, there are still certain blockages that I feel like could occur. There are still certain blockages that I feel like could occur. What I mean by that is, let's say that country, let's say you started an Airbnb in South Africa. You saw what happened in South Africa when the Omicron variant came out. Nobody can basically travel and different things like that. And so that could put a blockade on the type of money that you would have expected to be making. Simultaneously, you also have to find a property that allows for people to sublet, that would allow you to legally sublet and things of that nature. And then you also want to do it legally. You don't want to run a business illegally. So you want to go ahead and file a lot of paperwork and things like that with the government. And sometimes that's not the most easy process to do. You know what I mean? So anybody can start an Airbnb because it doesn't cost very much money to get a property. But how likely are you to succeed in it? You know what I mean? That varies a little bit. I tell some of my friends if they have to, I know it's crazy, but use states a few months out of the year, like 3 to 4, make a few thousand the rest of the year, leave and live life, especially. Yeah. If they have some type of living arrangement or set up in Africa, 100%. So Airbnb business, that was one thing that I was looking at doing. You know what I mean? I think it will work very well. But again, I just feel like the easiest way to make money is you got to have it in some ways digital. You know what I mean? To where it's hard for it to be cut off with the current political climates. You know what I mean? What you think on that, Shan?
What?
Somebody want to start? Yeah, someone want to start Airbnb.
It depends. Mm-hmm. It depends on where you at. It depends on what's going on with the
19th and all that. Yeah,
right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then it's mostly based on people who are traveling.
Yeah, it basically depends on people traveling.
Right. Because the people who live there, they may not be doing Airbnbs all the time.
Most of the time when you live there, if you live there, you already got a house.
Right, but I'm saying if they travel to another city, they may get a hotel.
Yeah,
they
yeah.
want that all inclusive.
Or they already have family that's in the city.
So it's mostly based on tourists. So it
Yeah,
gotta be
yeah.
a big tourist attraction. But I feel like it's a cool business.
Yeah, yeah.
It would be better in the States though, if you have somebody to run it in the States,
Mhm,
like
mhm.
that you trust and that they business savvy and they want to make money.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it would be better in the States.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Northern Shade or Shade Vlogs basically saying the same thing. It definitely can work. It definitely has potential to work. I would just, like she said, try to set it up in a place where it's going to be a lot of tourists. And you basically got to understand that you're catering to tourists in that industry, and you know, try to put it into a country where the process of starting a business is a little bit easier. You know what I mean? Or a little bit easier. You know, Rwanda might be a really good place for like an Airbnb style business, but then the restrictions are kind of intense sometimes. You know, Tanzania might be a good place, but to start a business legally in Tanzania is quite a process. What else? What other countries might be good? Maybe somewhere in the Gambia, like places where a lot of African Americans are traveling to. I think that's Ghana. Yeah, Ghana would be a good place. I have a 10-year plan to move to Ghana to build villas, but I want to start by buying one bedroom in the city and put an Airbnb and start as emergency. Okay, yeah, if that's something you want to do, I say start it like that. And I wouldn't even buy that Airbnb. I wouldn't even buy that one bedroom. I would just rent it out and then try to get it to where you can sublease it. You know what I mean? That's what I would try to do. You know what I mean? Yeah, find a furnished apartment that's already furnished, and then you know, like ask them, hey, is it okay if I put an Airbnb, da da da, and then start it off just like that, because that will minimize your minimize your investment. You know, that'll minimize your investment. So I would definitely start it out, and then let me know how it goes as well. You know what I mean? Definitely let me know how it goes. And I feel like Airbnb is a good business. That'll be great to do after these. Yeah. I think so too. You know, I know a lot of people do run. A lot of YouTubers run Airbnbs in Tanzania. You know what I mean? Now, are they doing it in the most legal fashion? I don't know. You get what I'm saying? Do they? I don't know. But I do know a lot of YouTubers do run Airbnbs in Tanzania and things of that nature. So, and that was one of the things that I was looking at doing as well. I think it'll work. Um, So I think Airbnb. Okay, Airbnb is a good example. When I leave, I can rent my place out. When I come back, I stay in it, so it benefits a good bit. Yeah. That's a good plan, Dom G. So we're talking about income. So another reason why most people cannot sustain themselves on the continent, or why people have to go back to the continent so often, is because of income. Also, guys, we need to get the likes up. We need to get the likes up, guys. Let's get 5 more of you guys to smash the like button. If you haven't smashed the like button, smash the like. On this live stream, we're talking about reasons, basically, why people have a hard time staying on the continent for a long period of time. All right, for a long period of time. So go ahead and smash the like, guys. Let's get up to 45 likes on this live. 45 likes on this live. All right, I know that we can do it. I appreciate you guys. So income is a really big thing. So a lot of people come with the intent of starting a business, but a lot of times that business won't actually pan out for people. You know what I mean? And so they need to have a way to make money before they actually get there, in a way that's going to sustain them and maintain them while they're there. All right. So that to me is one of the biggest reasons why people cannot sustain themselves for a long period of time. I suggest you guys find an income online. You know, whether it's setting up an Amazon business where you do like fulfillment by Amazon or Amazon FBA. You know, whether it's setting up a a drop shipping site, whether it is having a YouTube channel that's already monetized and earning you a substantial amount every month, whether it is you know selling just selling maybe things on Fiverr, whatever it is. Put on demand. Basically, try to get some type of income online that's just consistent. You know what I mean? That okay, regardless of if this business succeeds or not, I'm going to have this room income coming in, and I can use the profits from this business to invest in this business. Whether it's trading forex, maybe you're trading stock options, something that you have a skill in that you can do repeatedly again and again and again to have you generate income. So that's one of the things that I recommend. You know what I mean? For me, I did start a course teaching people how I make money, or one of the ways that I make money online, and people have been enjoying it, have been using that, and that's what I do as well, to help people kind of figure it out. But if you already have a skill, then that's good. But we're just trying to think about things that kind of stop people from staying themselves for a long period of time. So that's number 2. Don't budget. All right, this is a big one. This is a big one. Hey, everybody, go ahead and smash like. Let's get to 45 likes, guys. 45 likes. So let's get one more of you guys. Well, it might already be at 45. Let me check on this. It's already at 45. Okay, so let's get up to 50 likes, guys. 50 likes. All right, let's get 5 more of you guys to smash the like button on today's live stream, so that way we can get the likes up and YouTube will share this live stream out a little bit more. So when it comes to budgeting, a lot of people don't budget. You know, they kind of come to the continent and they're living as a vacation mode. You know what I mean? They are going to the most expensive restaurants. They are going on these safaris. They're going on these air balloon tours. They're going on these taste testing courses and all kind of stuff like that. And they're burning through their money pretty quick, you know, and they're just so excited to be in Africa that they just want to experience it. And so a lot of times they're they're prioritizing the experience more than they're prioritizing kind of their finances. And what happens is you end up kind of burning your money really, really quick, but you're not noticing it because you're just having fun and you're enjoying it. And then this kind of compound with the one before this. If you are coming here and you don't have income, but you're burning through your money, but you're burning through your money doing these trips and these experiences and things like that, then you can just see it's a recipe for disaster. And that goes back to plan number one. They're not planning. They wing it. Well, yeah, they're not planning. You know what I mean? They didn't take it seriously from the beginning, and so they didn't think about, okay, how much I want to spend every month. Okay, I want to start this. Even if they do say I want to start a business, they need to understand how much this business is going to cost me. How much should I save for this? How much should I spend every month to be in a safe spot when I do come out? You know what I mean? Out of country and things like that. So they're kind of just Aphrodisiac Villas and Spa said, they're winging it. And that goes back to the first thing. They're not making a plan effectively. They're not making a plan efficiently. And that's kind of a really, really big problem that I see people kind of come into is, they're in tourist mode when they come. They're buying a lot of stuff that's unnecessary, that's unneeded. They're literally buying souvenirs when they live in the places that they live in. So it's like, you got to understand that you live here now. You're a resident. At least that's a mindset that you should be coming into it with. But a lot of people come into it with the mindset of a tourist. You get what I'm saying? They're not even in their mind, not even expecting to stay for a long period of time. So that's kind of a big thing that I noticed is happening as well. Everybody smash the like. Everybody smash the like, guys. I want to get 5 more likes on this live stream, guys. 5 more likes on this live stream, guys. If you guys are on your phone, the easiest way to do this, if you have it like this, is flip it up and down vertically. Exit out the chat and then smash a like. If you happen to be watching me on your TV, you can smash the like on the TV, but you can also pull out your phone and smash the like that way. But if you happen to be watching on your computer, you can minimize the window and smash the like button. Also, a great way to support the No Limit Eddie channel is by liking the video. And if you already liked it, then subscribing to the channel helps out a lot as well. We are on the road to 20,000 subscribers. So if you guys want to help me get there, I would appreciate that. And we also have Cashapp and PayPal, which when I No Limit Shave Vlogs drop into the chat. And you can also hit the super chat, which is that money sign icon of the chat. Click on that, buy a super chat or a super sticker. All right. So they don't have in their mindset the actual plan, right? And that comes into them not budgeting. And when you come into a country without a budget, you're going to blow your budget because you don't have a budget. And so what's going to happen is that by the time you start budgeting, it's almost already too late. You know what I mean? You already basically ran through too much of your income, or not income. Sorry, you ran through too much of your savings, and you don't even have a way to recoup that. And that's kind of what a lot of people run into, and they're like, "Whoa, okay, this I ran out of money way quicker than I thought." And it's mainly because they didn't budget it from the jump or from the beginning, and that's a pretty big thing. That's a pretty big thing. And budgeting is a lot easier when you have income. If you know, okay, I'm going to make X amount every week, you can say, okay, I want to spend X amount of that income every week. But if you're not making income, then it's a lot easier to just spend way more than is necessary, if that makes sense. But if you have income coming in and you say, okay, I'm only going to live off of my income, then it's easier. And I'm going to keep my savings and live off my income. It's a lot easier to maneuver that way. So keep those type of things in mind, guys. Keep those type of things in mind. You got to budget. Okay, let me talk about how to budget. Let me do that first. How do you budget, right? How do you budget when you're in a continent? So it depends on the country that you're in, all right? First thing, you need to make sure you need to get a whiteboard. I always recommend everybody have a whiteboard. I don't have a whiteboard where I'm at now, but I have a glass table. And that glass table is what I use as my whiteboard. So you need to write down all of your monthly expenses, right? If you pay rent every month, right now, how much your rent is every month. If you even if you don't pay rent every month, even if you pay rent 6 months ahead, even if you pay rent 6 months ahead, you got to understand that those 6 months are going to dwindle down. So you're going to need to have another 6 months saved up. All right. So need my lip balm. So yeah, what you need to be doing is hold on. Gotta plug up my laptop. All right, cool. Exit this out. All right, my bad, guys. Plug up. All right, so you have to budget, all right? How do you budget? That's the question. So first and foremost, you need to get a whiteboard. You need to write out your monthly expenses. How much is your rent per month? How much are you spending on food? Calculate these things. Look, every time you spend money, like save it in the app, all right? Figure out how much money you're spending on food, right? Figure out how much money you're spending on rides. Figure out how much money you're spending on all these things. And the app that I use on my phone is called Moneyfi. It's called Moneyfi. You need to get that app, okay? You type in I Uber. I spent X thousand shillings. I spent X thousand pounds. I spent X $1,000 or whatever. Not $1,000. X dollars or whatever on this thing, and then you need to track your expenses. All right, that's what I did. I tracked my expenses for like a month, or about a month, and I figured, okay, what am I spending every single day on average? And then where am I spending the most of my money? Is it on food? Is it on transport? Is it on this? Is it on that? I converted it to USD and said, wow, I'm spending way too much on transport. I need to figure out a way to lower my transport bills. Wait, I'm spending way too much money on food. I need to figure out how to reduce my food bill. What, I spend way too much money on this, and that's how I did it, right? So I tracked my expenses and I wrote them all down. Boom, boom. Okay, I'm spending this much on rent. I'm spending this much on electricity. Spending this much on water. Spending this much on food. Spending this much on pets. Spending this much on this. That's kind of what I'm calculating, right? And then from there, I say, okay, this is how much I would like to spend. And then I say, okay, what's the plan for me to be able to spend that much? Make that plan, and then that's how I budget it, right? From that point forward. Then I go out, I get the cash that I need for that week. Then I put them in envelopes. Okay, this money is what I have for food. This money is what I have for Uber. This money is what I have for this. This money is what I have for that. If I run out of money on one of the envelopes, well, then I'm just out. If I run out of money for what? Hey, hold on. I'm gonna call you right back because I'm on live right now. All right, I'll call you in a second. All right. Okay, that's my little sister. So basically, what ends up happening is you need to figure out how much you're already spending and figure out how much you want to spend, and then kind of figure out what's your plan to get there. All right. So once I did that, I got the money out the ATMs, got the money out the banks. Then I take the money and put them in these little brown envelopes. This is my food. This is my Uber. This is my animal. This is my rent. All that stuff like that. Put the money in envelopes. Once they're in there, they're in there. You run out of money in those envelopes, well, then you just run out of money in those envelopes. There's nothing you can do. Don't pull out any more money. That's going to force you to keep and stick to your budget. Because sometimes it's easy for you to kind of swipe your card. It's easy for you to say, well, it's just this. But if you say, okay, this is my set budget and you can't go above that, you find a way to make it work. And that's a good way to budget, in a place where it's really cash driven, so that's my whole thing about budgeting. You got to budget. Somebody's talking to me about humble your living is first. Yeah, you got to humble your living. Like I said, sometimes you got to go into what I call hibernation mode. You know what I mean? Hibernation mode is very crucial. How much would you say one should save before moving to Africa? Let's say it's a single person. Rough amount, give or take. I think it depends on location. First, let's say Egypt. So I never actually, aphrodisiac villas and spa, I never give a number because it's too many variables. There's way too many variables in that. Okay, what I mean by that is I'm from. I'll let Eddie take that one. I'm more familiar with Central East area. I personally am from Los Angeles, California, right? So there's some things that I can deal with that other people can't deal with. There's something you can deal with that other people may not be able to deal with. So for me, I'm used to very high temperatures. You know, 80 degrees, I love 80-degree weather. You know, when it's nice and sunny, 90-degree weather, no problem. 100-degree weather, no problem. So for me, when it's very hot, I don't run the AC. So, you know, a lot of people that are from other places, they got the AC blowing the whole time. I never had AC in my house until I came to Africa. So I'm not even used to ACs, right? At the most we had was a fan. So for me, my bills in the summer are going to be nothing compared to what the average American's bill in the summer would be like in these African countries, because I love the heat. You know what I mean? Other people don't like the heat. But you see now, I can't take 50, 60-degree weather. Cold is freezing to me. So now my electricity bill is probably a lot higher than people because they're used to, you know, weather that's 50, 60 degrees. You know, what I think is a good living space, you may not think is a good living space. You may need to live 2, 3, 4, 5 levels above where I live, or you may be comfortable 2, 3, 4, 5 levels below where I need to live. So the number to save is really different for each person. Like I said, likewise, I don't mind going into what I call hibernation mode. So I can eat. I used to live off of when I was in the States for a little bit of time, saltine crackers and water. But you may need to eat filet mignon every day. You may need to eat salmon and rice every day. You may need to eat, you know, what do you call it? Wagyu steak. That's 100 per ounce. I don't know the lifestyle you live, and so that's why it's always very hard for me to say save this amount. And I don't want to lead people astray and say, okay, just save 10,000, and that 10,000 blows in a month for you. I want to say, okay, save 100,000, but you only need really 6,000. Like, so I don't want to give you a misleading number. So it all depends on the lifestyle that you tend to live. Now, me personally on my channel, I'm a much bigger fan of, like I said, cash flow than I am of saving. Saving is important, yes, but I prefer to live off of the money that's coming in versus the money that I have saved, because you're going to blow through your savings quickly if that's the route that you take. And so, you know, that's kind of my whole thing. So yeah. So it all depends on the lifestyle that you live, man. It really does. So that was my take on income. All right. I don't know, budgeting. That was budgeting. So what's next? Next, we have don't have a network. This is a big reason why people fail when they come into Africa, right? Is they don't have a network. This is pretty big. This is pretty crucial. If you are somebody who has never, you know, if you're somebody who has never, you know, left the country before, and you're going to a foreign country for the first time, you're going to do this by yourself, foolish. If you're going to leave the country and you're going to do it just you and your family, foolish, right? But to each his own. Like I said, to each his own. But your chances of staying for a long period of time diminish significantly. They say, it's an old African proverb: if you want to go fast, go alone. You want to go far, go together. Right? That's the key. And it's a double up. It's a double up on that. If you want to go fast, clearly, it's a lot easier. If I say, okay, I'm gonna do something, it's easier for me to run to the store, run out by myself, way faster, right? So that's one aspect of the proverb. You do move fast when you're by yourself. However, it's also a double meaning. If you want to go fast, if you want to expire fast, if you want to run out of energy faster, then go by yourself, right? Essentially, you're gonna fail a lot quicker if you go by yourself. You're not going to have the sustaining power if you go by yourself. Is also the double meaning of that African proverb. So the network is super important. When you're coming to these African countries, you're going to need people who have been there longer than you to get some game about, okay, how does this work? How does that work? How does this work? How does that work? You're going to need some people who have been there the same amount of time as you. What up, Jermaine? You need people who's been there the same amount of time as you, because you guys are going to go to the same hurdles at the same time. But one person going to have a brain that's going to think in this way. Next person have a brain that thinks in that way, and then you guys can piece things together to figure out the best possible solution to your current problems. Hey, we're a little bit low on likes. We're a little bit low on likes, and I don't like that, guys. I want to get up to 50 likes right now. I want to get up to 50 likes right now, almost immediately, almost ASAP. All right. Why do I need 50 likes? Well, liking the video just helps YouTube to know you're enjoying the content and they share it out to more people. I need you guys to smash the like button. All right. I think we're at 47, so 8, 9, 10. We need 3 more of you guys. We need 3 more of you guys. All right. And again, it's a free way to support the No Limit Eddie channel. You guys know how that goes. So if you don't know how to smash the like, I'm gonna show you guys really quick. If your phone is horizontal like this, flip it up and down vertically, exit out the chat and smash the like. If you happen to be watching on your computer, there's a little square on the right hand side. You can minimize that, and then you can smash the like button on there. If you watch me on the TV, you can smash the like by, I believe, hitting the 3 dots or something like that on the TV and smashing a like. So let's get up to 50 likes, guys. 50 likes so we can continue on with this video. We're talking today about why people don't tend to last in Africa. You know, like kind of what causes people to have to return to the States. A lot of times, you'll see YouTube channels pop up and they'll be going hard for 1 month, 2 months. That 2.5 month mark, content dries up, content stops because they have to go back to the States. Content dries up, content stops because they're really stressful about how they're going to handle the visa. Content dries up, content stops because they really are like, whoa, okay, this is way more serious than I thought it was. Let me actually stop filming these videos and stop, do all that stuff and get down to nitty gritty of how I'm going to sustain and maintain myself, So everybody, I need you all to smash the like. We're legit 2 likes away from being at 50 likes. All right, so go ahead and smash the like button for me, guys. You know what I mean? Support the No Limit Eddie channel. Basically, I don't know anybody that come from the demographics that I came from to be doing what I'm doing at this age. So if you want to support the youngest to ever do it, I greatly appreciate it. Most definitely. Most definitely. Right now we're just waiting to get the likes up, guys. Waiting to get the likes up. We need 2 more likes. We got a couple more things I want to cover on this list. Couple more things I want to cover on this list, but we gotta get the likes first, guys. We gotta get the likes first. That's important. And shout out everybody who is taking the time to tune in this Sunday. You know what I mean? I appreciate you guys. A lot of people watch football on Sundays. A lot of people watch. A lot of people may go to church on Sundays, stuff like that. Jermaine said, "I'm good." Staying, I'm good. Staying warm and start relaxing. Yeah, it's cold all over the world apparently, man. And they say January is the coldest month in this city, so I'm glad January is coming to a close. They said March 9th is when the heat begins to come back. So man, I'm just getting excited for March 9th. Hopefully it comes back sooner though. And right now we're waiting for everybody to smash like. We just need 2 more likes, guys. We just need 2 more likes. And I want to continue on with this list about talking about basically why people kind of struggle in Africa. You know what I mean? Kind of why people kind of have a hard time maintaining themselves for a long period of time here in Africa. If you don't know, my name is No Limit Eddie. I moved from Los Angeles over to Tanzania in February 23rd when I flew out. And we're basically coming on to February 23rd once again. So we're basically closing on 12 months being outside of America. And so I'm not super qualified. I haven't been out of the country for years and years, but we're closing in on 1 year. I did it at 21 and now I'm 22. So I feel like some of what I have to say is valid. Some of what I have to say is valid. So yeah, definitely. We need 1 more like, guys. 1 more like. If you already smashed the like, man, share it out on your Twitter. Share it out on Facebook so we can get 1 more person to smash the like. Send it to your grandma. Say, Grandma, just smash a like on this video real quick. You guys know how that goes. Here in Chicago, I feel this has been a mild winter. Spring is right around the corner. Man, I'm just ready for the warm weather. I'm just ready for the warm weather. I want to be out here sliding on my motorcycle, enjoying the warm heat. Enjoying the warm heat and everything like that, man. I'm ready to get out on the road. To be honest, I'm ready to be out on the road. I've been having a really good time driving this joint. Around the blocks and things like that and things of that nature. But I feel like when it's in the summertime, it's gonna be fun. And I lost my glasses too, man. My main glasses that I bought out here. I bought some Lacoste glasses, and ever since I don't know when I lost them, where I lost them, but it's been a minute since I've been able to find them. But I did find another pair of glasses, but they're not what I need them to be, but they'll do for now until I go get another pair, But I need some glasses for sure. But I was about to say, I got this little face mask thing that has like a tinted shield. So that might be what I use when I'm riding, because the sun was busting into today in my eyes. I couldn't even see really. So yeah, definitely in the summer I'm gonna need that need that visor thing. Definitely gonna need that visor. And if you just now tuning in right now, and you're wondering what's going on, we're talking about why it is that people have a hard time sustaining themselves on a continent for a long period of time. I feel like a lot of times when people come, they're here maybe for 2 months, 3 months, but they don't really stay here for too long. And so I'm kind of gonna. Where are you? I am in Egypt. African Empress. I am in Egypt. Are you in Egypt? Yes, I am. I'm in Egypt right now. Everybody smashed like, guys. Everybody smashed like. This has been the most drawn out process ever for getting likes. Yeah, African Empress. I'm still in Egypt. Actually, right now, I'm in my apartment. This apartment lease is actually up in a few days. And I plan on going to another apartment. So in Egypt. So I don't plan on leaving Egypt anytime soon. All right, guys, probably hit 50 likes, man. Let's go ahead and let's get this show on the road really quick. All right. Yeah. So not having a network, that one was really important. That one was super important. You know what I mean? You gotta have a network when you come to these other countries. Because if you don't have a network, you're gonna kind of screw yourself in the long run. There's gonna be some things that come up. There's gonna be something that come up that can be easily avoided if you just had the right person to call. You know what I mean? That you can avoid a lot of headaches and avoid a lot of issues. Basically, is my opinion. You can avoid that a lot when you have a good network and a solid network. Now, you don't want to just pick anybody, in your network. How do you start developing a network? You start with YouTubers, all right? You find out the YouTubers that are in your country of choice. You connect with them. Once you connect with them, you figure out where the other diaspora meet, figure out how to meet the other diaspora, link up with them, develop your friend circle from there, and then you got your network. You know what I mean? Because your friends are going to be more friends, they're going to be more friends, and things like that. You got to network in that country. It's very simple, but it usually starts with YouTubers. I started off connecting when I went to TZ. I started off connecting with Journey to a Kevlar first and foremost, but then after that, it was Journey Through Us. I paid for their consultation. They added me into a WhatsApp group. That WhatsApp group is how I met the majority of people that I know from TZ, and those people introduced me to more people, and then that's kind of how I have my network in Tanzania, and things of that nature. And I met a lot of people also off of YouTube. People seeing me on YouTube, they say they want to connect with me, they're not connecting with other people, and that's kind of how network building starts in a continent. That's what I would say. My personal experience. That's how you build your network. Don't come to Africa without a network. When you come in Egypt, it's a little bit harder because there's not that many YouTubers. Michelle on a Mission is one of them. I'm probably number two, and that's really all the YouTubers I know that's here in Egypt. Really, you can honestly connect with like that. So it is a little bit harder, but try to get a network, established. All right. So I'm gonna do a better job of trying to create content for Egypt so that way people can kind of connect with me and things like that. The last and final reason why people cannot stay on a continent for a very long period of time is they do not have the resolve. So, like I said from the very beginning, people don't take the moving here serious. They just move on a fly by night. They move on a whim. I just want to move to the Africa, and they do it. They don't have a true reason deep down of why they're moving to Africa, and so when these battles kind of come up, they're just so easy to give up. They're so easy to quit because they don't have any true reason for being there except for they just wanted to basically try it out. They wanted to have the experience, right? And so when things get hard or when the going gets tough, then they're willing to kind of give up a lot easier than some other people who have a more defined reason for being on the continent, right? And so that is probably the biggest kicker. That one probably there's no way for me to teach you how to have resolve. It's just you got to either have it or you don't have it. Everything else on this list you can kind of fix, but besides this one, if you don't have a reason for being there, you don't have a reason for being there. I can't give you a reason for being on the continent. You have to have a reason within yourself already. And so like when people say like homesickness, if you're homesick, you know what I mean, and you don't have a bigger reason for not being home, then you're going to go back home, right? So those are some of the things that kind of happen. Like somebody was saying, culture shock. If you're like, whoa, this is just too much. It's too much going on. If you don't have a bigger reason for being there, like I got to push through this because X, Y, Z, then you're going to give up. You're going to go back to your home, quote unquote, right? So that one right there is kind of the biggest thing that I can't really help you with. You guys got to have it within yourself already. You know how that goes. And that's it. So let's just run back on the list. Kind of give a final breakdown of everything, and then we're going to conclude this live stream. Shout out to Royal Guidance. So LOL, he doesn't play about the likes. When I can't play about the likes, that's like you going to work and you're not clocking in. That don't make no sense. Why you go to work and not clock in? So why do people last in Africa, right? Number one, they don't take it serious. They just kind of do it on a fly by night activity. That's kind of a really big reason. That's the number one reason that I see people kind of. If you don't take it serious, then you're gonna make all these other mistakes more than likely. Number two, you don't have income. All right, if you don't have income that's already coming in before you get to the continent, you should have income already coming in. Saving is important, yes, but it's nowhere near as important. I'm going live after this live. Head over to mine. Drop your link in, so I can pin it to the top. Start your stream up. If you don't already have income coming in before you move to the continent, it's going to be difficult for you guys. It's going to be difficult for you. You're going to run into a lot of headaches because things are going to be more expensive than you thought. They're going to take more money from you than you thought. Your savings is going to run out faster than you thought, and it's going to leave you bewildered, and you're going to be stressed, and you're going to be fearful, and you're going to be panicked, and you're going to be in a desperate situation to get money. And you don't want to be in a desperate situation to get money in a foreign country. Not a good thing to do, guys. Not a good thing to do. So please listen to me when I say this. Have income before you move to the continent, because if not, you're going to get screwed. And it's going to be you don't want to not have money in a foreign country. All right. You don't want to not have money in a foreign country. That's my take on it. You know what I mean? That's my take on it. Even if you want to risk it, I would say risk it, but get a credit card. Have a credit card that you do not touch, you do not use, that you have just in case things go ultra wicked. You know what I mean? But you all right?
Yeah.
Okay. With a $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 budget, something on there that you just don't use, but just in case things get wicked, have that credit card to back you up. So they don't take it serious. They don't have income. They don't budget. Like I said, if you don't take it serious, you're probably not going to have income when you come in. If you don't have income when you come in, you're probably not going to be budgeting because you didn't take it serious. It's just a game to you. So budgeting is super important as well. You got to make sure you have a budget. All right, don't screw yourself over with that. You got to have a network. If you don't take it serious, you're probably not going to have income. You're probably not going to have a budget. If you don't take it serious as well, you don't even really expect yourself to stay there long term. So why would you even develop a network? So you got to develop a network, guys. You got to have friends. You got to have family. You got to have locals, you gotta have a diaspora, you gotta have a mix of people that you can contact and connect with to get things done. All right, you gotta have your plug for a lot of things. Hey, I don't really want to go through this process of doing X, Y, and Z. Let me call this person and see, hey, can you help me out with doing this? Hey, can you help me out doing that? You gotta have your plugs, you gotta have your connects. All right, it's super important, majorly important. But that starts off with a network, okay? And you gotta be able to have a trusted network as well. Because a network that's hating is not a network at all, So a network of people that actually have love and respect for you is important. All right. Start with the YouTubers, connect with people they connect you with, and things of that nature, and then from there develop your own friend group from that network that you got. Connect with your neighbors, connect with your landlord, connect with your if you have a YouTube channel, connect with people on other YouTubers. Just connect with people as much as you can, and that's gonna be helpful to you. All right. Thank you guys for smashing the like button and getting me up to 55 likes, guys. Smash the like button, guys. Smash the like button. We're ending this live stream off right here. So they don't have resolve. Okay, this is a big one. Like I said, if you're not taking it serious, you're probably not taking it serious because you don't have a real reason for being outside of the country. Outside of you just want to go outside the country and you want to see how it's going to work. It's more of an experiment to you than it is a lifestyle choice. For me, like moving to Africa is not my passion. Moving to Africa is not like something that I dreamed about doing this since I was a kid. No, it's just a lifestyle choice that I made, right? And that's why I'm starting up my second channel. My second channel is going to be more about things that I actually care about. You know what I mean? And things of that nature. So I want to start a second channel. I already got it started actually. It's called Car Reacts. I had it for a long time, but on that channel I'm doing a lot of motorcycle content, a lot of car content. You guys know I'm gonna do a lot of content based off of that. I plan on plan on either getting another vehicle. I really want to get a car or something like that. But either way, that's gonna be the car reaction channel. That's gonna be something that I'm more so passionate about, more than I am about being in Africa. I'm just here because it's a lifestyle choice, not because I'm like, oh, I love this and all this stuff. So either way, if you don't have a result, I have a deeper reason for being here than just I just want to try it out and test it out, and that's why I find a way to maintain myself here and things of that nature. All right, but with that being said, let me read this last comment before I get on out here. Always have plans. Live like a local. Cook foods. It's more expensive for me to cook than it is for me to eat out in Egypt. Cook foods. Don't eat out. Buy vegetables from locals. Yes, definitely buy local vegetables. They will always be significantly cheaper than imported vegetables. I need to get some bananas. Speaking of that, find inexpensive groceries. Budget your money. You will go longer. Shout out to Jermaine Travels for that information and for that game. His comment was 100% true. His comment was 100% true. In Tanzania, it was much cheaper for me to have a housekeeper than it was for me to go out and eat food every day. Mostly because of the rides. The rides were quite expensive, but having a housekeeper was so much cheaper. Having her cook for us was so much cheaper than going out and buying food every day. Out here in Egypt, however, it's more expensive for me to cook than it is for me to eat out. Crazy. So I prefer to eat out here in Egypt. I just order 8 orders. Talabat. Yes, sir. Get it delivered straight to the house. I save time. I can then use that time to create another YouTube video. I can then use that time to create another advertisement for the course. I can then use that time to go ahead and contact and communicate with people about different business ventures. So it's a little bit more cost effective for me to order out, crazy as it sounds, but that's kind of how I do it. Now I can supplement eating out with cooking in, like let's say I want to get like I said, if I'm in hibernation mode, let's say I'm in the mode where I need to save my money, no problem. I can go order me a burger and some fries, okay, and I need to stretch the meal out. I can go, eat some bananas, get a bundle of bananas for 5 pounds, 10 pounds. I can get a kilo of banana for 10 pounds. 10 pounds is 5 pounds is 30 cents. I can get a kilo of banana for 60 cents. All right. I go eat a kilo of bananas, drink some milk, stuff like that. I can stretch the meal out. Right. Now, how you have a business I can invest in? Have your business I can invest in yet? Yeah, man, I got a couple of things that I've been seeing that I'm doing here in Egypt, but I'll let you know. The full details, Silo, when I get the full details and I'm ready to say I'll take on some investment, etc. and such forth. But when it comes to I need to end this live. But anyway, when it comes to things like that, I can stretch out a million bananas if I really wanted to. But that's how you can do it, all right? But anyway, go to Shay Vlogs channel. Shay Vlogs, just drop the link into the chat. Go ahead and click on that, guys, and go over to her channel right now. She is live. Let me click on it myself. Oh no, I cannot delete this. Hold on. She is live now, guys. She is live now. I'm in this live stream off so I can call my little sister back and see what she got going on. But you and your brother should go to Durban, South Africa, or go to West Africa. Yeah, shout out to the Petra Steps. But thanks for the info. Yes, Royal Guidance. Thank you for coming into this live stream. I appreciate you. And that's cool. The cars and motorcycles, man, definitely. So I got a motorcycle already. Car gonna be coming soon. Car's gonna be coming soon. I think I might go ahead and get a Evo, Mitsubishi Evo. It's a little car. I can put a turbo on it and stuff. That's gonna be a celebration. When I reach certain milestones, I'll definitely want to get a car. But forget about all that stuff. Go over to go over to Shay Vlogs channel. Hold on. Hello everyone, living in Gambia, life over here. We got Nima Dia in the channel. Nima, man, this live stream is actually over. It's over. But my sister just started up a live stream and I just dropped her link in the chat. If you want to head over there, I'll be over there in the comment section and stuff like that. But go ahead and everybody head over there to the link that I just dropped in the chat or the link that's pinned up to the top of the comments. And head over to Shay Vlogs live stream. That's my older sister's channel. She is live right now. All right. So go over there and check it out, guys. See you guys in the next one. Yah willing. Peace.